Hey guys, so I just got home. It is, I was gonna say it's Tuesday, it's not, it's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday though. I had a dentist appointment today, and I had talked a little bit about this yesterday, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I mean, I guess it's my experience, so I feel like I can talk to you guys about it, just like if I were to talk to anybody else that I know about it. So I guess it's okay to say. I don't know what the rules are, but I had gone to one of the big chain dentists. I don't know if I'm allowed to say where it is. I guess I can. I went to Aspen in June, and I'd heard about people going there if they needed a lot of stuff done. I had a crown that fell out. I had a tooth that was cracked. And so I was really nervous. I hadn't gone for a while. The divorce had happened. I'd stopped going to the dentist during that. I knew I needed a cleaning, and I knew I needed to have that crown repaired, the other tooth repaired. I was nervous. I didn't know what else had gone on in my mouth in the last, I think it had been a while since I had gone. And I was really nervous. So I had gone in, and this was in June, and I was like, okay, I know I need to get some work done, but let's see what the deal is. So I go in. First of all, they couldn't load my insurance, and I have the most basic insurance, so we can't find your insurance. So I'm like, okay. So when I went in, they took a bunch of x-rays, and they did a scan of my mouth, and then a dentist came in, and they didn't do any cleaning or anything. Dentist came in, and they took a pick to one tooth and just kind of tapped it briefly, and then they started charting me. But they didn't chart my pockets, which I'd had done before. They didn't to check for bleeding or for anything like that. So that whole process was very quick, and she kept giving the tooth number, and then the person that was charting it was wait, what did you say? And then she'd go, no, I didn't mean that one. I meant this one. And there was a lot of confusion. And when I got done with everything, she basically said 9 extractions, 9 of my teeth, 9 extractions, a couple of crowns, some fillings, deep scale cleaning, bone loss, advanced decay. She had this whole list, and I was like, oh my God, I am a freaking mess. I am disgusting. I am gonna be toothless. They were talking about partial dentures. They were talking about all this stuff. There's $14,000. And then I said, well, what if I did implants? And they were like, there'd be another 40 or 60,000. And I left devastated. And then I started reading the reviews, and they were like, yeah, get a second opinion. Don't trust them. This happened to me. I had a tooth pulled. I didn't need to. And, I showed my dentist the x-rays and all this stuff. So I was like, okay. There had been a dentist that I wanted to go to that was kind of a higher end dentist. It was kind of this, their website looked like a spa. It just looked beautiful. And I was like, I can't really afford that. But I do have good dental insurance through work. So I was like, I'm going to call them. I called them, and I was like, hey, I went to Aspen. This is what happened. Can I get in there? Can I get a second opinion? Can you get my x-rays from Aspen? And they were like, yeah, they work really well with us. We can get the x-rays. So I went in today, 2 months later. It took a little while to get an appointment. Not as quickly as Aspen. Aspen was like, yeah, we can see you tomorrow. So I go in. I don't need any extractions. I almost let them take 9 of my teeth just a couple months ago. My oral care is not so stellar that I transformed my mouth by some miracle supplement within 2 months. I didn't need deep scale cleaning. My pockets were fine. My gums looked really good. I didn't have bone loss. I had some decay under some of the crowns that they want to replace and clean it up and replace the crowns. There were a couple. I mean, these crowns are 15 years old. I've had them for a long time. There's one area that they're concerned about that they thought might be a couple of extractions, But then even at that point, they talked about getting like a bridge implant or something in the back. So not that scary. And even then they were like, but if we get in there and there's enough to, you know, to hold a crown, we could do a couple of crowns there and it would be okay. There's a root canal they were concerned about. They said there was like a shadow on my gum that could be decay, or it could be just a shadow on my x-ray. They wanted to get in there and see what was going on underneath that crown. But overall, I went from potentially losing 9 teeth and having dentures to being told that I've got to have some work done. But overall, my oral health in general, my teeth looked really good. And when I talked about the cleanings, not only did I not need the deep scale cleaning, it had been years since I'd gone, and she said that my oral care was amazing and that I didn't even need to come back in 3 months, that we could push it out to 6. So just twice a year for cleaning. So just the normal recommended. And I'm stunned and I'm a little angry because of the stress that the other dentist caused me. And I'm wondering how many people are going in there and getting their teeth just ripped out and buying into this package and signing up for this credit card that they have and doing all of these things when it's really not necessary, because it's scary and we're not experts and we don't know when we go in there and they're looking at our x-rays and they're telling us what we need and we just believe them. And I'm telling you, if you can, get a second opinion, because it is freaking scary that there's that much of a difference between not needing to lose any of my teeth and someone telling me 2 months ago that I needed to lose 9 of them. So I'm 52 years old. Well, I'm going to be 52 years old next month. I'm not 20, so I know, like, I'm looking at crowns and things like that. It's going to happen as I get older. Genetically did not have great teeth growing up, did not grow up in a town that had fluoride, and all this stuff. My parents had a lot of tooth issues, so a lot of it's hereditary, and I get it, but 9 extractions to maybe not needing any is just crazy. Just protect yourself. And this video probably went on more than I should have, but I just want you to know that if you go and you get like really bad news, like maybe there's hope if you go see somebody different. If you do need a lot of work done, a place like Aspen is going to be the cheaper place, but I'm really worried about the quality of work because I only encountered one other patient while I was there, and she did not have an appointment. She was in there and she told the receptionist that she wanted the crown taken out of her mouth that they had done last week because it was causing her so much pain, and she wanted the tooth extracted. And so even like a crown that they had done, they were asking to have removed because they were in so much pain. So I'm going to not recommend Aspen because I had a really bad experience with them. And I'm going to say, get a second opinion. And don't forget to floss. Flossing, I do like oil pulling, I do flossing, I do a water pick, I brush my teeth 2 to 3 times a day. And I don't drink a lot of soda. I try not to eat a lot of sticky candy, but I do like candy. I eat a lot of chocolate and stuff, but I don't. You have to be careful. Just take care of your teeth so you can have them for a long time. That's all. So it was better than I thought. Way, way better than I thought. And I'm just so glad that I went, and I'm just grateful. And I'm going to have some work done in the future, the crowns and the things like that need to get replaced, but it feels so much better. And I just wanted to share that. Take care, guys. I love you.